off to the north is going to have to come to a head very quick.
I was gonna say, I feel like Falcons 10 steps too early on that the rotation, because if it swings north,
Get lucky.
do something. I mean, obviously it's baseball. There's no situation. I should have known that. But something, we all knew something. Forgot something. Falcons. Well, time to check out that stuff.
Well, right now, 4 a.m., they are hoping that everything goes their way and continues to go their way after that, because they are dead last, 16th place, only 12 points off the day, but they could make a big come up here in the end as Twisted Minds will run into T1. He will get the knock on the Reigning, but Perfectus is going to get taken down.
Yep. Lost the side of Twisted Minds. They try to make more space for themselves on the northern side. But in the meantime, try to fend off against Gen G. Here's up the go for it. Will be south, but Anna drops the nade on over Rex with a second to follow. Takes down two, and now just once again, Patron solo player Electrolyte has to make a run for it.
We were saying during the break, it just feels like it has been a while since we've seen Silence just just win a straight up 4v4 fight. But they have just been having a hard time here today. Now, they do have 25 points on the day, which is obviously a lot better than they did in the Sector 1 final, but it has not been a great performance from them here today. Oakland trying to see if we can maybe collect a few more points.
That's the issue, right? Many teams, I think we would say, okay,
oh, there it is.
Fine, that's all right. We hope for so much higher standard than that. As Baba's going to reverse the vehicle out and find him to shout out. In the meantime, finds Guerrero with the mortar. That's 4 a.m. taking a fight at a distance with the cover that they have available. And, yeah, Sonic, we can say thanks for the day. That's what we got.
Frustrating stuff there for them, but there's still plenty of time left to get you
in the meantime, on rotation, trying to get a full spot in the grand that 35-minute circle. Wanting to beat
shot down range towards TSM, but it was pretty safe.
You have to imagine. Twisted Minds, in the meantime, on rotation, trying to get a full blue into even that 35-minute circle.
One of their rotations.
One of their rotations.
Take a wild guess that he's the least equipped probably is for a full 4v4 fight.
Coming in here, Samuel's going to get out of the opportunity for him as well. They're all getting peppered by Gravity that they got here. Really, it's the only way to help it work. And it's going to spot Seam as well. Straight faded. Take out of his pop. Wings around. Finds Rainen as well. That's a lot of space now. Maybe a little shot to critical.
That's a good turnaround for them, because we're going to, it should be hard on the Silence side of the left. It's got to be hard on Twisted Minds as well. They've been right around the same spot. At least before there, you see all the arrows. A little bit of gumption here in the final game of the day. 4 kills so far, but they're in a rough spot. Pinned up against the blue on that north side. Where's the circle going to take us? Well, of course, it's going to go to 4 a.m. And you see all the arrows happening on the north and on the west. All of that is going to have to come to a head.
Now, 4am is going to get the circle, but that pom-pom does not always come with a whole lot of kill points with it. So, if the circle swings out of there at some point soon, with them only having 2 kills thus far, 4am's at 16th place currently, could finish below 5 points total. Let's see now, Bob Host, but Doolin, great forward spray over the top there as the reload. Looks like the peak again to the end.
Gen G definitely finding their footing here in the late day, as they are turning it on after that victory. They've managed to secure even more points for themselves here. Rep 3 already. And, oh no! Eternal Fire getting mortared by Flash. Day Trade getting at least the knocks. We'll see if they get the flushes as well, as the Mad is just dancing around trying to play medic here.
That's across the map as well, or what remains of it.
Oh!
On the other side, and he gets it! Flash lumped one over the drive security. You can see, man, like, that's called safe rest on that one. Damn, guys, come on, we have this.
No such thing as a safe res as long as holders are in play. As they were out in the wide open, and you got a couple of teams that are just making bold sends to somewhere inside the zone. Weibo and TSM both on the move, and both being shot at by just about everyone here. As you see, MG still trying to finish off what's left of Twisted Minds, but that's actually going to be Weibo to get the knock on it.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say he got back on his feet, but just to be found immediately after Luna over the top, where opponents fell just to forward. Plenty of great produce should you want to. They find themselves with 2-0 left alive. Chen, in the meantime, trying to continue, trying to find some more damage. Over the hillside, he's going to try and make use of this hilltop on the southeast edge of Duma, as long as they have it available.
The other fighter is about to pop off on the eastern edge. One of those freaks trying to push in, but Navi holding strong as being the last one alive. He's hiding behind the vehicle, but he's in the Molotov from distance, and that's going to be it for KBF. A good day for them today, though.
Oh, yeah. They can be satisfied with that phenomenal performance by that Rondo game earlier. Here we see the initial vehicle explosion there to help as well. Frustrating. And then Matt thought he had the timing right. It had been a second since the last water had come in, but didn't look to the sky. See it, and then came through and taken down.
Don't get much prettier than that. There you go. Lou will get taken down as well by Logo, so that'll do it for Twisted Minds. As they crawl up to at least 30 points on the day, so not too shabby considering their performance from day number 1. Now those points together as the day trade start to creep around on the south side, pushing into VP.
Now, Ty sitting down the leaderboard of 8th place with 29 points. They would need 15 points from here to get into the top 4, but it's pretty important to mention that only Falcons within the top 4 that is still in this game. So maybe you can sit out another day if you're able to get something going here in the final couple of circuits of this day.
Can't get in the top 4, maybe at least get in the top 8, and you can get an extra day off on not have to play on day 1 of Circuit 3. We'll keep an eye on that 8th place cut line as well. Currently TSM holding on, but like you said, tied with Navi. So there's a couple of teams that still have a shot at it as Falcons just try to survive. Or maybe at least get in the top 8. Onslaught from TSM, I imagine. There's going to be a few more real grenades coming shortly, and that one's going to put right in
Keep an eye on
Flood's pocket, and that'll do it for Falcons.
As well.
I guess we can briefly say that as well. The top 4 is guaranteed for Circuit 3 finals, meaning with how they're playing today, they're practically guaranteed for the grand finals too. And then 5th through 8th, they're going to be guaranteed for day 2 of the circuit, and the bottom 8 of course, are going to play for start as Lawrence, finds Mamo, Shen, as then out Volvo now in the meantime, as 17 approaches them, it's going to slaughter both. Take them down on approach. Say that as well. The top 4 is guaranteed for out 3 finals. How they're playing today, they're practically guaranteed for the grand
everything they can here at the
then
end.
5th through 8th, they're going to be guaranteed for day 2 of the circuit.
Although he's got I think he's got the jammer bag on, so
might as well.
Yeah, 3 guns from 4 a.m. pointing in this direction. Those points were not gonna go away. Suji.
Shots hit him.
I don't know which shot hit him.
I think it's VP on the hillside of the south. The thing is,
yeah.
they're really busy looking at him, but you got Day Trade who's been creeping on over this ridgeline for a while now, and now they find them. Good thing is, Nixie gets hit a few shots towards him and then leave. So they're going to give the high ground proper to Day Trade should they want to try and contest for it.
A number of teams still in. Oh, Hakatori going to go down to Godby there, and he's kind of in a bad spot. We'll see if Diffix or Sosa can get to the res here. Okay, they should be able to. Is VP still just keeping eyes south? Beamy going to turn his eyes to the north to make sure that nobody's coming down to wrap on them. And once he finds out that nobody is, okay, let's turn all guns towards Day Trade.
Well, Beamy is going to run on up. Try and see if he can get up here. Lucarux already is here with Thanadol down already. This should be a push possible. Issue is, can't fight too far on the northern side or you leave yourself exposed to all the teams sat down below.
All right, well, Navi, by virtue of surviving, has passed VP in 17. You can see the...
Another death clap from Xiaowu. They're not satisfied with this. Understandably so.
They have very high expectations placed upon them and that they put upon themselves.
Yep.
And I don't think 13th place with 22 points was what they were expecting out of today, but them's the breaks.
Yep.
So we will see them on day 1 of Circuit 3 as the circle pops off to the north, giving 4 a.m. a little bit more time to hang out in that compound.
Now what do you do if you're VP? They threw smokes to you can kind of give Day Trade 2 options. Either you push through the smokes and take the fight to us, or you leave. But now with this circle going away, knowing that Navi can't make a play on their hillside, they have to try and see if they can take the fight towards Day Trade. Navi running uphill, never gonna happen, not in a million years.
And Day Trade in the same boat. As soon as they try to go downhill, they got shot at by TSM at 4 a.m. So now they've got to make the push in. NSCC Bobo's gonna get the knock on a flash. So now Nixie trying to come across the top. We'll see one. Beamy will get another one, but VP down to just Lucarux, and that is gonna be enough
as they will take the win over the Day Trade boys.
Yeah, but they will take a lot of casualties in doing so. Only player that will survive this is going to be Lukarux. He's still up, but he's outside the circle. Na'Vi has managed to creep in. TSM is sat here ready and waiting at 4 a.m. still with the compound to play. Chilling.
Well, there was not a team in this lobby that needed a big game in the final game of the day more than 4 a.m. They had really produced nothing so far through 5, and they have already climbed out of last place in 13th place and in position to get some more off of this if they can just find the angles, if they can just find the shots. Lukarux just going to succumb to blue. It looks like he's going to heal as long as he can, but I don't think he will survive much longer.
As Beamy taught him well. How many first aids did he get? 10. It's enough for a bit of fun. Medkits won't be viable, but maybe you can slowly try to make his way over towards the corpses of the other Day Trade players. The issue is that it all been tacked up so hard by the time they actually got to that fight, so I don't think there was more than those 10 to be found among all the corpses of the players up on the hill.
Yeah, it was always going to be tough there. Well, everybody else just kind of slowing things down for the time being. Hackatory has managed to make his way down the hill, get a little bit closer to TSM, but no line of sight to be found just yet. Purdy Cardi just keeping eyes on the uphill boys, but it looks like Sosa and Diffix are going to hop in vehicles, head on down. As no, Diffix times it incorrectly, or maybe he got shot. I'm not sure what happened there, but Purdy Curdy going to steal that one away.
You'd have to imagine there has to be attack involved in that. That's a big,
big Somebody must have had an angle on him and just hit him with a shot, and then it was just too much damage.
Everyone's waiting for the final circle. Let's see who gets the benefit of it. It's going to just exactly include not the compound itself or the building itself, but the wall for him. The issue is if him opts to stay inside this compound until it's on the wall, you can be damn sure both TSM and Na'Vi are going to say, let's not look at each other right now. Let's just
100%.
look at 4 a.m. I like the idea of sending one up on the roof, try to get a little bit of an off angle, maybe a high ground position to spot Purdy down behind or on the side of that shack down below.
All eyes on 4 a.m. right now, as HSM will try to protect his teammates. But unfortunately, he just does not have an angle.
You have to get one
on the Kurt, but Hackatory does. Good shot from him will get him down to about half HP.
4 a.m. has to get a guy out, and this knock should be the opening for them. They have cars in the compound too. They should be able to try and see if they can get someone out. Throw a smoke at a position down in front of you and get out of the compound itself.
Go.
One more found. Great job by HS.
HS, God's work right now, but Hackatory doing even more as Na'Vi has found the angles. They find the knocks. Shalpion and Godv both down. Bobo going to try to go for the reses while HSM is trying to clean up what's left of TSM.
I mean, right now they're all just suppressing one another because they keep knocking one another. HS tries to get more, but TSM is up to all 4 on their feet once more. I say that and I maybe speak too soon. Nope, not able to get the knock. But the rest does come through on the side of Na'Vi too, so it was knocks on all sides, but everyone able to reset.
HSM, just a villain right now. He is controlling everything, sparking a few shots set in return, but nothing finding the mark. As HSM will try to gump out. Hackatory will get that knock, but that I don't know. I don't think that's going to be resable. I don't know.
It should be behind the wall.
Yeah.
He's all right, at least for a second. But most importantly, I think in this case is that they get 2 players out of the building. You see Godfrey and Bobo both down on the rock down below now. That gives them a better angle to play from. Now, it's still not going to be easy for HS to get out of that position alongside Xiaopian, but they're trying to use some smokes. Smokes they would have loved to be able to throw the other direction later. Try and get their 2 teammates to safety.
Well, right now, 4AM's got the dot, and they've got TSM and Na'Vi taking shots at each other. That's about best case scenario for 4AM.
Definitely.
If they can get Shalpion and HSM down to rejoin the rest of the team with that smoke wall, that'll be huge. And TSM, they're just going to take the push right onto Na'Vi. That deployable shield. That's a lot of grenades coming in, and that is going to do it for Na'Vi. Well done by TSM, but do they have time to reset here and put the 4? Oh no, Bobo, beautiful grenade. Godby with the spray on the sparking. It's just 2 left alive as they try to survive the reign of terror from 4AM. They get a huge victory in the final game of today.
It took until game 6 to get the 4 angry men proper angry, but here they come menacing. all the way through to the finish. Great performance here to round off the circuit finals. And again, for a team that got 0 in the first circuit, amazing that they're able to round up so many points here.
Absolutely amazing, especially it took all the way to the last game to do it, but you know what? It gets done. That's all that matters. And 4 a.m. now find themselves in a little bit better position than they were yesterday.
And they were hunted too. Keep in mind, they only went to Chuma because T1 opted to try and take them out in Hacienda. So smart read initially, smart play out here in the finish of the game to bring it home.
And in the end, they had all the utility they needed at to finish off that game because nobody ever got close to them.
Yeah.
Very well done by 4 a.m. to finish off the day. Well, it has been a wild and wacky grand final for Circuit 2. I cannot wait to see what Circuit 3 has in store, Toby.
Nah, it's gonna be something. I feel like we're only adding to the chaos and then we're popping it all off once we get to the grand finals.
Well, I mean, there's already been enough chaos for the day, and we've got a lot of chaos set up for the next circuit. We do have a day off tomorrow, but before we get to that, we get to have our analyst desk break down everything that we saw today. We get to hear a couple of interviews. Let's take a look at these boys after a long day of play, and finally some of these teams are going to get a break, but we are going to be done for the day. Let's throw it over to the analyst desk to break down circuit number 2.
Well, the hunted becomes the hunters for this one, and very much needed indeed. It's been a rough road for 4 a.m., but this is an extreme boatload of points that they needed to try and solidify themselves going into the potential PGC Grand Final here, Toffees.
Yeah, they actually walk away with the win after 6 games that were incredibly difficult for them, and they do it off of a big brain play. They knew T1 was hunting them. They take T1's drop spot at Chuma, knowing that it would be empty, and then the circle ends up being just down the street from them. So all of the scenario lined up just right for them to go ahead and find these points, and they played out that end game very, very well. It wasn't easy. Na'Vi and TSM locked off on those sides, and that red zone they created to eliminate TSM was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, considering where TSM was, I mean, they didn't have many options, right? Like I was saying, if only one person had like a mortar or something, but it didn't really matter. They were able to use other explosives to be able to dislodge them.
Ordnance. Ordnance was the name of that end game, because we saw TSM, not surprisingly being TSM, knocks out Na'Vi through just pure ordnance usage, and then it gets turned back around them in a stroke of irony as they end up going out here. Now, we did see a little bit of mortar plays. Daydre goes ahead and gets a nice shot in there. You can see Eternal Fire not, I think, very happy with how today has gone.
No, I would agree with that here, but it's weird, right, for them, because obviously they had such a smash hit when it came to the Circuit 1 finals. So overall, they're probably still going to be okay, but it's just they should be able to get more reps out of a game and a day like this.
Absolutely. It does feel like, I think if of all the teams that came in today, they were probably the ones that I think felt those coldest. Like they maybe could have benefited from those extra days of play. And the good news for them, I guess, is they'll have those in Circuit 3. They'll have a few extra days to sort of get their feet under them as they head into the final. Because, you know, as far as the circuit days go, at the end of the day, I don't think you should be that stressed about being in a day 1 or a day 2, because if you're a good enough team, you shouldn't be in the bottom 4.
Agreed. I am of the opinion now, though, as we kind of watch the end of that match as well, that having a day or 2 before going into that circuit final is only a boon.
I think so.
At this point, watching how these teams are playing, of course, we've had some of those teams that were top 4 from the previous one come in today and still look good. Right, that's not exactly part of the course for all of them, but having a little bit of a warm-up before rolling into this on the stage, again, in what you would consider hyper-competitive matches overall here for the World Championship, it's important.
It is important, and we can see that from those teams like the Expendables, who've played every game so far, who came out this last game anomaly with this early really hot drop that they did, but every other game that they played, they were in it, they were getting points,
they were number 1
absolutely. Now number 1 until that, whatever that was against Petrichor, I don't know if they had what was going on, but it was interesting.
All right, well, let's head over to the stage with Bellas. We have interviews ready to go.
guys, it's Bella on the stage for the post-match interviews. I am joined by Falcons Roth. GG Roth, that was amazing for you. You seized that Aaron Gill with 13 kills, and you guys throughout the day almost made top 4 each time. So how does it feel to close out Circuit 2 on such a satisfactory note?
It feels amazing. I mean, Rello is calling the tournament of his life. I can't say enough about how proud I am of him and what he's overcome in his life to be here and to be able to play at the level he is. I'm grateful to be his teammate, and I'm excited to see him host the trophy or hoist the trophy at the end of the event.
All right, and you know, you guys are one of the 2 teams that have played 6 consecutive days here at PGC 2024. Do you think playing every day has helped you?
I think for us specifically, it's been a huge advantage. We have a lot to learn. I'm newer to the roster. Coming into this event, we haven't had as much international experience as some of the other teams that have played all year. We wanted to start being more aggressive, and we've had a lot of hard talks so far, but we're starting to come together as a team, and that's really showing. We threw a couple games today because we weren't used to getting fed. The circle likes to shift off of us a lot, but we finally got some feed.
Hey, this is private. Boss said nobody gets through. Back the fuck up!
Excellent.
That's closed for tonight.
Hey, didn't you hear what you just said? We're closed for the night. Drop it!
supposed to be party tonight's crew.
Let's end this quickly.
Above this door are the 3 trials.
I'm ready.
Then step through the door.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
Haven't you had enough? Put that down!
No freaking way. Survival of the fittest. The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
Believed that if we took the time to stand outside in the rain, it would cleanse us both physically and spiritually.
Water has the power to finally set us free. It represents birth and the cleansing of a darkened soul. Water is the key to being reborn.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
darkness itself, we must first embrace it, or the shadows of the past consume us whole.
The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water.
Our consciousness is merely the tip of the iceberg.
We must dive beneath the waters to explore the subconscious, to face the past.
guard completes. We must be swift and just... Intruder! Take him down! Oh, man! Don't see anything. You? Nothing. Keep searching. Come and face your judgment. I can reach the shaft. Squad 7, he's in the elevator shaft. Repeat, he's in the shaft. Send Squad 9, send them now. Squad 9 on its way. Get out of my way. I'll deal with this. What the? Too late to back out now.
Let's wrap up today's lesson. I need to greet our guest.
It is an honor to meet you.
Your treatment has been prepared.
She has a weapon!
to be purged.
Relax and enjoy.
Journey of a... Be careful, madam. She has...
To reveal the path, you must truly let go. Only then will the clouds begin to lift. The awakening beckons.
Young man, they'll kill you.
You get used to it. back through it.
Speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. Oh man! How the fuck you get in here?
boss and nobody gets through.
Back the fuck up!
Excellent.
That's closed for tonight.
Hey, didn't you hear what you just said? We're closed for the night. Drop it!
Come on, Shen, kick his ass! What the hell's going on here? Is this part of the fight or something? Come on then! Don't just stand there looking at him!
You are not supposed to be part of tonight's group.
Let's end this quickly.
Above this door are the 3 trials.
I'm ready.
Then step through the door.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
down!
No freaking way! Survival of the fittest. The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
Believed that if we took the time to stand outside in the rain, it would cleanse us both physically and spiritually.
Water has the power to finally set us free. It represents birth and the cleansing of a darkened soul. Water is the key to being reborn.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
Like the darkness itself, we must first embrace it, or the shadows of the past consume us whole.
The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water.
Our consciousness is merely the tip of the iceberg.
We must dive beneath the waters to explore the subconscious, to face the past.